Hi, my name is Dr. Marie Downing. I will be your instructor for strategic management this term. I wanted to go over some of the key points in the course syllabus that I think are important for you to know. Um, at the beginning, there's my contact information, my email address, and my cell phone number. If you text me or call me, I will respond to you just as soon as possible. I don't mind text messages at all, especially if you're working on an assignment and you have a question. Remember, I am in California, so I may not always be able to respond when you send me a text, but I will do my very best. And I will respond, just may not be right away. Um, your required text is the Making Strategy Work, Leading Effective Execution and Change. Here's a link to the Purdue OWL online writing lab, or it's Purdue OWL, it's Purdue Online Writing Lab. Great information, great resource for using APA style. You're expected to write using APA. Here's some, the link will take you here, general formatting, major sections of the paper. On your title page, this is where I see a lot of errors. The first page of your paper should have the words running head, the colon, then in all caps is the title of your paper. Pages after the title page should have the running head or the running head in all caps. So just the first page says running head, then title of your paper. Subsequent pages will all have title of your paper. Here's what a first page should look like. The page number goes over on the right-hand side. Again, there's your running head and then the title of the paper. If you write an abstract, here's an example of what an abstract should look like. Here's an example of what resources should look like. So the name, last name, title of the resource. Look at how this title of resource, the first word is capital, then of resource is lowercase. So you want to make sure that you're following that format. Look at here too. Okay, those are some important things there. Let me see something else I think is important. In text, here shows you in-text citations, what you need to do, in-text capitalizations, quotes, italics. If you have a quote that's 40 or more words, you use a long quotation, and this will let you know how you use 40 or more words. Direct quotes that are short quotes, this will let you know how to do it. So I'm not going to read all of that to you. Just know that it's here on the website. Remember that when you are paraphrasing or summarizing something, you need to give credit to the source. So even if it's something that you read from the textbook, it's not your knowledge, it's not your words. You need to, even though you're paraphrasing, give credit to the author of the textbook. So you'll find all kinds of great information here on this website, okay? So make sure that you take advantage of it. There's also a recommendation to use the APA manual. I find that the Purdue OWL website has quite a bit of what you need to make sure that your paper is formatted properly. And if you do have any APA style questions, make sure that you let me know. Pretty much I'm a stickler on it. I expect you to be using good APA formatting. Other things that I expect here in the course, read through this, use your email, for communicating with me. Right here, visit and contribute in a significant manner to the course website at least 3 times weekly. I'm going to be looking to make sure that you've actually gone in and responded in the discussion board. So you post your initial post by Wednesday each week, and then I want to see you go in and respond to 2 of your peers, and I want to see you respond to those people who have made comments to you. So if someone said something to you, do your best to have a conversation with that person, even though that you're doing it on the computer. But I want to see that you've been in and contributed at least 3 times a week. I don't want to see that you've signed in on Wednesday night and completed all 3 of your postings for the week. And so I want to see you in the website more than once, so at least those 3 times each week. Also, if something is going on and you're not going to be able to meet a deadline, let me know. As long as you've communicated with me beforehand and I've been able to talk with you, chances are I'm not going to take any points away. So just let me know before instead of afterwards. Keep backup copies of all of your work. I've had students submit work and I've not been able to open it and for whatever reason, and then they didn't have a copy of it. So always make sure that you keep a copy of your work. Um, Anything else? And then it's just going to go through and talk about the course schedule. So as you go through this, make sure you let me know if you have any questions at all. The other thing that I want to review with you is the critical reading assignment rubric. Make sure you look at that rubric. This is how I'm going to score you. So if you haven't done all of the things that are asked for on the rubric, I can't give you all of the points. So if you have not used 3 scholarly sources in your paper, I can't give you those full 10 points. If you've only used 2, you're going to get 6.7 points. If you've only used 1, you'll get 3.3 points. If you don't use any supporting documentation in your paper whatsoever, you'll get 0 points there. So make sure that you include the correct number of resources. Organization, I'm looking for an introduction and a conclusion. I'm just looking for um, writing that is based in academia. Some other things here. Make sure if there's a minimum length requirement for a paper, make sure that you meet that because this is either you get the points or you don't get the points. Double check your spelling, your grammar, your punctuation. I'm looking for professional appearance, a document tone, voice, word choice, and sentence structure. Here's another one where students will often miss points by not including the Christian worldview. So I want to see a Christian worldview clearly articulated using materials to support your thoughts. So make sure that you do that. It's a Christian class in a Christian college, and I want to see how you look at things through your Christian lens. So make sure that you add that. If you don't, you lose those 3.4 points. You can also do it just through your own beliefs. You lose just a few points. So support it with something and get all of your points. Make sure that you cite all of the references in your body and that in the body of your paper and that you include a properly formatted reference page. So your papers all need a title page and a reference page. Okay, so those are things that I'm looking for. Again, just go through the rubric, make sure that you understand everything that's required for you for each paper. And if you have any questions whatsoever, you make sure that you let me know. Okay, I'm looking forward to the class.